Skyrim launched in 2011 and was a clear contender for Game of the Year. Does it live up to the hype, or does it crash and burn? Find out today on Vega Goose's review. Now in Skyrim you play as the mythical Dragonborn, and it is your destiny to somehow save the land of Skyrim. The game begins with you as a prisoner in the hands of the Empire. This is where you build your hero that you will be controlling. This alone can take you hours as you build him or her to your liking. Through a series of events I won't spoil here, including a dragon attack, you are freed. From this point on, how you play the game is entirely up to you. You can follow the main quest, you can follow side quests, or you can even just explore the world and complete literally nothing of the game for hours. Now our review system has changed a bit, so let's look at our first category. This is graphics. Be it the forest, the many caves, the waterways, and even the snow, this game does have impressive visuals. On top of that, every area seems alive, from the small woodland creatures to the people in each area interacting with each other. The weather even changes randomly, giving another layer of realism to this fantasy world. Now to be fair, it isn't the best graphics we've ever seen. However, for the breadth of content this game contains, it is incredibly impressive that the graphics are this polished. Overall, the graphics earn a 7 out of 10. While they are above average, it would be unfair to score them much higher when there are games out there that really push the graphics to the max. Sound. Every piece of music is epic in scope. You feel like you're in the middle of Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, and it enhances the experience. Plus the little things like the sounds of weapons hitting something, the roar of a great beast, the mush of your footsteps in the mud, the clinking of glasses, the sounds of spells, even the approach of a dragon is dynamic and will engross you into the world. Overall, the soundtrack earns a perfect 10 out of 10. This is what game soundtracks should be. Gameplay. This is the meat and potatoes of a video game, and Skyrim doesn't disappoint. Each of your hands are linked to a button, giving you a variety of options when building your character. You can put a shield in one hand and a sword or spell in the other, or you can opt for a big two-hander. Even a bow and dual wielding are options, giving you the ability to tailor-make your character based on your particular playstyle. On top of that, you also can earn something called shouts, which are very powerful spells that can either give you a buff or seriously damage your foes. And they have their own button, so it isn't like you have to choose between using one of your attacks or using the shout. You can use all three at once. And along with all of these, you can forge weapons, craft potions, enchant your gear, and numerous other options throughout the game. The difficulty in this game ranges from very easy to teeth-grindingly hard, so there's a difficulty setting for everyone, from the casual gamer to people who think Dark Souls is too easy. Overall, the gameplay earns a 9 out of 10. It's great, but there were a couple tweaks that could have been made to really get it over the bar. The story. The main quest of this game would have made a great adventure in and of itself. It involves a dragon god of sorts returning to Skyrim, bent on destroying the world, and you are all that stands between Alduin and the end of time. On top of that, you have a civil war between the Empire and the Stormcloaks, which I will say, if you've ever watched the television show Game of Thrones, it's hard not to see Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks, as Ned Stark, which makes siding against him a little awkward. Not the game's fault, just saying, no one crosses Ned Stark. Plus you have the College of Winterhold, the Companions of Whiterun, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Thief Guilds of Riften, each containing a series of quests that will expand your game out by hours and hours. Plus the sheer amount of random quests you can find throughout the world, the lore you can find in exploring caves, the tomes you can read. It really shows off the time it was taken to construct a believable world. If you ever played Dungeons & Dragons back in the day, you'll be right at home as a new adventure lies around every corner. One real gripe about this is the marriage system. It really seems rushed and thrown together, and I wish they put a little more time into it. Possibly even making it more emotional. Putting a little emotion into it could have made it seem like less of an add-on. That said, the story of Skyrim earns a 9 out of 10. Sorry, but even a small gripe can't earn a perfect score. Customer care. Skyrim, like many Bethesda games, laws with many glitches. In fact, PS3 owners couldn't even play the game for a long time due to a massive freezing bug. However, Bethesda got to work at once fixing each problem as it was found, and has always responded with kindness to my inquiries about glitches, unlike some other companies I could name. Overall, Bethesda earns a 7 out of 10. While they have handled the issues well in this day and age, glitches aren't really something we should expect, so the mere existence of anything game-breaking has to be taken into account. The final verdict is 42 out of 50. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. This game is well worth the money you will be paying, because you'll be playing this game for months, if not years. I've been playing my main game for well over 170 hours, and I'm still not finished. It definitely earns the Vega Goose Buy It Now award. Till next time, my name is Vega Goose, saying if life's got you down, throw it in the God mode and keep kicking ass. See you next time.